important? The sun. When you see me, I glow, right? When you see light, you see glowing, you see shining, you see it's the same thing as seeing an individual with the sun that's a part of them. They glow, they shine. So the sun is very important. While the rising sign is more like something that's natural, where sometimes you don't know that you're carrying out your rising sign, but the sun sign it shines so much that you know you're carrying out the sun sign. If you're Aquarius, sun, you're gonna carry out some traits. It depends on how much Aquarius you got in your natal chart. But if I'm a Libra, but I got a stellium of Libra, so this is part of my sun sign. But also, so I got Mercury in Libra, Pluto in Libra. So you will see a lot of Libra, but you can like see a Libra. But your rising sign is more like you do naturally, like something like being nurturing, being kind, being cool, being the one who can emotionally tap into people, somebody who can tap into people emotion easy because of my rising sign, my Cancer rising. So this is something that sometimes you're not aware of. Some people are well because they might not have that much of their sun sign in their chart, but you're going to experience your sun sign. You're going to have some sparks of it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever month you're born in, you're going to feel some intensity of that sun. The sun is powerful. And so this is why I have to speak on the sun signs today. To show that your rising sign and your moon sign is very important, just as your sun sign. It is that your rising sign is more of what you do naturally. This is your instinct. This is like and why you wired to act like your rising sign. Like I'm a Cancer rising. I'm wired to be nurturing. I'm wired to be. It's the traits of that rising sign. I'm wired to be the one who feel your pain to know you. This is something that I naturally do to survive. So your sun sign is more like your shine. You see it. You see it. You know what I'm saying? You can see it. You know what I'm saying? It's more conscious, more awareness. And so that's why your sun sign is important because you're aware. I'm aware that I care about the Libra traits. I'm aware that you see me like I love beauty. I love the idea of love. I love love itself because it's the sun sign. So that's the difference between the sun sign and the rising sign and the moon. The moon is like your inner self, where you mostly see when you're comfortable or you're in a good space and you can see your moon sign, or you're at home when you're just waking up, or you're just home around your family, you can see the moon sign. But also, all these traits carry on throughout the day because your moon sign, if you're aware or not, it helps you to get back on point because it's your mind. It's part of your mind. It's your emotional mind. It's part of your mind. So when you react, this is your moon sign. When you go to reflect in your thoughts, this is your moon sign. So your rising sign is more like your body. It will carry you all throughout life. So it's natural. Every house, it will be natural. But the sun sign is something that you love, something that you want to be, because it's your spirit, it's your motivation. So it could be your identity, or also with your rising sign. But none is important than the other. But I'm describing the sun today. So anytime you got the sun in these houses, the first house, you act sort of like what it is. You act like the sun. You'll be creative. You'll be imaginative. You'll be dreamy. You'll be the one who love casual sex, try not to do sex positions and ideas, and also who love kids, who love to fight for kids, stand up for kids, and also those who inspire the youth, inspire and motivate people, those who are stylish, those who love to look good, those who love compliments. So you be that type of individual with the sun. So you have a strong personality, a leadership type, who happy, cheerful, and playful and charming because it's your first house. So when your sun is conjunct to something like Mars, because we're gonna talk about conjunctions too. This would be a strong personality. This is the way you take action. This is the way your sex TV. You know what I'm saying? You can be a beautiful individual, very good looking and charming, especially if part of your first house or your sun conjunction to that. Or if it's opposing your squares or your it's opposing or you have opposition towards it, you might don't think you look so good. You might don't think you're creative. You might have a blockage there. You might want to be creative but scared for a certain reason to be creative. You see? because it's because it got sun square or opposing it. Now, if it's sun trying to sextile to it, it's more like your potential and your skills and your gift. It's more like that if you do it, you will accomplish because it's what you do naturally. Especially if you're trying, you do it naturally. With your sextile, this your opposition when you got sun uh, trying to Mars or sextile to Mars because it's the first house we're talking about. So we're talking about the sun in general. We're going through the houses. And so this is a very important placement right here. Let me see what you're commenting right now. See, I have Sun conjunct to Mars and Pluto. Oh, in the first house, I got Sun conjunct to Pluto. That's a very powerful. You got very powerful placement because you got Mars and the Sun. So your energy is very vibrational and you're very sexual. This is high sexual vibration. I like to speak on that because Pluto ain't scared to speak on sex. And Mars and Pluto is sex vibrational. They want to feel sexy, look sexy, but also super creative. Also, so you got the higher self of Pluto, and the lower self of Pluto is Mars, which is when I say lower self, Mars by action, what you can see. Pluto is something that you can't see. So this makes you like in the higher realm of seeing through people and knowing people, but also in the lower realm of taking action about what you see. See what I'm saying? Because of Mars there. So both of these are warrior planets. Since you got Sun conjunction to these planets, it's very powerful. Very powerful. So is it in detrimental because it's in Scorpio? Not necessary. Not necessary. You know what I'm saying? So it's also according to you of how you align yourself, like what side you on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we can have these placements, but it's according to how we move. Like if we do the right thing, we'll be the upper side of these placements. You see, or we bring like the opposition and squares together and conquer that, and we can win. So, with this placement is very powerful, beautiful people. As you see, this one right here, that Sun conjunction to Pluto. That's very powerful. So we doing the Sun conjunctions to Pluto. I mean, like conscious awareness power, mind power, because Sun deal with the mind. Also energy power. Also creative powers. Yep, creative mind powers. Because the Sun deals with this type of stuff. Fun power. Because the Sun is a fun, having fun, like to dance, like to move. So the Sun is very into the groove of life. The Sun is about life, beautiful people. So these people are very funny. Like I could be a comedian, I can switch attitudes, I can switch. But when I switch, it's like for fun. It's like acting roles. It's like playing roles. So Sun could do all that. Sun look good, shiny. So I like Venus. But this is Sun. So the Sun is more like hard. It feed everybody. So you can feed people the light. Sun could do anything it want to do. I'm gonna say this. And so you got your sun sign, this your identity. This is like most of how you feel. Unless you got other stuff that overrides it or overriding your sun sign. So the reason why you don't see your rise sign or your moon sign, because your moon sign is hidden. And your rise sign is more what you naturally do already. It's more like I do this without recognizing. Like, okay, I'm a Cancer rise. I nurture people. To me, it ain't a thing. To other people, they like, you a nurturer. You caring. You loving. You into the family. You into the home. You into the answer. To me, it's natural. But if it was somebody's sun sign, somebody's sun in Cancer would operate like this. They'd be more like they can see it. They can see that they're nurturing, that they're caring. This is something that they really want to be. So I'm saying when it's your rise sign, it's something that you naturally do. Through all the energy vortex in your body, which are all the houses which represents your body. Not only your body, but outside of your body also. So just like you got the inner self, you got the outer self. So all the houses within you represent your body because the Aries represents the head, Taurus is the throat, the arms, and the shoulders is Gemini, and the hands is Gemini. The breast is Cancer. The heart within the breast is Leo, and the upper back is Leo. But you got Virgo, the stomach, and you got Virgo, the nervous system, the signal through which is the nervous system, and then you got Libra, which is the endocrine system and the kidneys and all that there, and the lower back. And then you got also Libra is like the top of your sex organs, the top of it. But you got Scorpio, which is in the sex organs, the energy of sex. And Scorpio is that, you know what I'm saying, that energy vibration. Then you got the hips, which is Sagittarius, but also not only the hips, but the thighs are Sagittarius. But then you got Capricorn, which is the knees, not only the knees, but it's the bones, the joints in your body. And then you got the legs, and you got the ankles, which is Aquarius, and then you got the feet and the pineal gland, which is Pisces. The Pisces get upper and lower because it's in both worlds. It's the pineal gland and the feet. And so when I feel energy in my feet, I understand that too, because Neptune is one of my dominant planets. Jupiter is my first, then you got Neptune, my second. Then you got the moon, which is my third dominant planet. So I understand why I feel energy in the feet all the time. And why I feel energy in my bones. Also, like, so this is very powerful. So, since my mid heavens, I feel it in my bones. You see, because the mid heavens is the knees. So, with that being said, you gotta understand how astrology works. Once you know that all these planets, all these signs represent your body, you can read people. Because I feel something in my hands, I know this Gemini. If I feel it on the left side, it's female energy. You feeling it within yourself. On the outside, somebody might be coming at you, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the outside world. But also, you might be striking at them. You might be striking at the outside world, you see? Masculine and female energy. So you can be able to read people, what you feel. And that's why I've been accurate. I'm giving y'all clues why I've been accurate while reading people. Because I knew the knowledge of the body. I knew the knowledge of myself. So I can read you now, what I feel. If I feel it kind of shaky, I'll be like, oh, you confused. You know what I'm saying? You confused. If I feel it kind of solid, I mean, that you fixing your thoughts. You fixing in that. If I feel like kind of smooth and cool, I mean, you flowing the rhythm. You know what I'm saying? You really on point with your knowledge. Stuff like that, for example. So I'm gonna give you an idea. So the sun sign, back on track, the sun sign is very important. Sun sign play a major role in your life. My son is in the fifth house. That's pretty much Leo energy right there. That's why I'm playful. I could go to the workplace, I'll be playful, and I crank things up. Oh, I call myself King Lit. Lit means I'm crunk for real. And you see why? All too much sun. And that's why I like the sun myself. I'm that Ra. Because we call the sun Ra in Kemet culture. Come out. Because we deal with the sun. Let me see what y'all wrote on here. I always read y'all comments. I never like to leave people out. Hello, King Lit. Love your energy. Love you too. I love all that come on here with the positive energy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can hit me up anytime, want to talk, email. If I can't get to you, oh well, you'll hear from me somewhere, even if it's on here. But like I say, you got to keep the positive vibe. Your vibe got to be like it's on the internet. When people see me, my vibe will be the same like it's on the internet. It don't change. It don't change. So when they see me, they be wondering, is he the same like the internet? Yes, it is. I got Pluto, Sun conjunction to Pluto. Pluto don't deal with fakeness or fake people. Pluto like strength and people of power. So I had to accept people who were less weaker than me, accept that weaknesses also make people strong. So we had to learn these lessons. Cause Pluto always transforming. Every day we changing. One day I'm this. For example, one day you might be a Christian. Next day you're a Muslim. The next day you something else. That's Pluto always changing. Pluto deal with change, transforming until you reach the best, his best self. But Pluto is a planet of power. It want to reach the top. It's destined to reach. Anything to get in Pluto way, Pluto will eliminate. Pluto is a warrior planet. And so also spiritual, because Pluto tap into the divine, go where everybody feel to go, Pluto will go. So I think of Asar in my coach, Asarian spirit, you know what I'm saying, on the upside. So Pluto is a very powerful planet. It's a planet of powers. Deal with energy, deal with light. Darkness is also light. You see, when Sun conjunction to Pluto, Sun conjunction to darkness. So you got light and darkness together, which is balance. So if you got the trines, Sun trine to Pluto, it will operate as your gift. It's your gift to be reading people. It's your gift to investigate, to research, to analyze, and to pick up these feelings on people. Now, if it's just squares of opposition, this is what you oppose, and this is what you have trouble with. This is like something that you don't like people of authority figure, or you might think, always thinking people who have rank might come at you all type of ways. So it's stuff like that, or you might be against your father and stuff like that, or those who has power. So that's when we dealing with squares and opposition right here. So when you got the sun in the second house, that's Venus effect. It's just like sun conjunction Venus, where the way the sun play in this house, because this is Earth, it plays in this house that the sun actually carry out the duty of having things, the duty of working hard. It's easy for the sun to do that because the sun give it more energy. The sun got energy in this house of Earth. It'll be more practical, more have more empathy when dealing with people, more love. So some want to carry out things, actually want to make it happen physically, materially, the Venus effect, the good life, you know what I'm saying? The love vibration, the want to see you have fun, the communicate well with you. You know what I'm saying? Because the sun deal with the mind, the sun can communicate well, the sun can do all things. I want you to know this. The sun can do all things. Nobody can really beat that sun. The sun is very powerful. So with that being said, it's not some Venus, it's gonna have things, it's gonna spin big, or it's gonna think big, it's gonna be into business, it's gonna prosper, it's gonna be the one who live by their intuition, what they feel through their body, every body feels a surge of energy always flowing. So pleasures means a lot. So these people gonna be the one who gonna fulfill their desires and their pleasures a lot. That make them feel good. So their value system is very important in this house. Whatever they value, whatever they think of that, and their self worth means a lot. So if you can have low confidence, but they also can have high confidence, and also stick to what they value and don't change their principles for no one in this house. So now, when it's in, so you got Sun conjunct to Venus, that makes the person more have empathy towards people, more about love, the idea of love, more about living a good life, more cheerful, more happy, more want to do things, more want to be social, more want to interact with people. And just like it's the sun in Taurus, the same way. So make these people like that. But also, since the sun in the second house with the Taurus, if you could want to be isolated, you know what I'm saying? You can have fun, but they mess with a few, a certain circles, certain picks, you know. So the sun is very important, beautiful people. The sun is very important. So somebody says it says I got Taurus, sun in the fourth house. Okay, your sun in the fourth house are very important. So your consciousness, your awareness, your ego will be in your emotions. Whatever you feel is very important to you. Um, so you're aware of what you feel. You're aware of other people's feelings. You're aware of the home life. So your mind will be into that. So your mind connects, your heart connects with your mind right here because it's in the fourth house. So by being secure means a lot to you. We're talking about like emotionally secure. We're talking about spiritual secure. So that's why you get into the ancestors. That's why you get into the culture because you want to feel secure. The home life means a lot. You don't have to go out and have fun. The home, you can have fun in the home. You get paid from the home. You do many things from the home. You know what I'm saying? Or home could be anywhere you feel comfortable at. You know what I'm saying? It could be a family house, a friend house. But also, home is your comfortability. So wherever you're comfortable at is important to you. It could be a grandmama house. So we got the sun conjunction to that. It's connected to you. See, conjunction means blend in. The sun blend in with Venus. Like with the Pluto aspect, with Sun blending with Pluto, you know what I'm saying? It's part of, it's like Scorpio energy that I carry. It's like the Sun conjunct to Venus, you got sort of like Libra, Taurus energy. You can be beautiful people. When Sun is in the second house, y'all gonna look beautiful physically. Y'all gonna look beautiful. And y'all gonna display beauty. Y'all gonna like things of beauty, things that look good, a model, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. So this is very important. Let me read. Okay. You got Capricorn Moon, so you more practical. So your Sun Taurus is when you're that. So you got the Sun and Taurus. I explain that to you when I say Sun conjunction Venus, sort of like Taurus energy, like you're all about beauty, hard worker. You know, Taurus naturally, you know what I'm saying? They got a mindset to something. They like to master something. So when they master, they master. So Taurus like money. They like business. They like to come up. They like to have things. So you got Capricorn Moon, which makes you more earthly. Oh, you got a lot of earth in you. So Capricorn Moon makes you more like this your need. This is something that you do naturally. Because your moon sign is like the rise sign. You do something naturally, but it's more like your reaction of your thoughts. So you be more practical the way you think. The way you think of things, because your Capricorn Moon give you the practicality and ability, and also you want to master things. That's part of your emotions. So you look at things over and over and over because you try to learn it, you try to master it, and when you do get it, you get it. I'm saying you might appear to be slow, but when you do get something, you get it. I'm saying thing is because you like to really master it. Capricorn want to elevate, you want to move up. It's your moon sign, so your thing is to have something, you're going to master something, you're going to leave a mark or a legacy in life. Now, since you got Aquarius rising, you naturally thinking your higher self. You naturally be unique. You naturally do things that's different than others. You naturally do this stuff. You naturally be the one who speak your mind, who speak blunt. You naturally do things of Aquarius do, like be a two-tip genius, collect cognizance, naturally. You naturally just listen to your intuition. You naturally go by your intuition. You naturally socialize with people. Have a humanitarian nature naturally. So that's all rising sign. Come to find out, that could be the best sign in there. But we talk about the sun. But on that, I got to give you a little bit about the rising. The rising is important because this is what somebody do naturally. The sun is more about what you're aware of, because the sun shine more, so it's a shining light. So that's why people don't realize that the sun is the shining light. Think of what the sun is. It's a shining light. So if you think about a rising sign, why people not aware because they do it naturally, like sort of like the moon. You know what I'm saying? The moon is more like what you see like when you're in your room or you're comfortable and you get quiet and you listen to spirit, then you understand your moon sign. I'm saying, but your rising sign is what you do naturally. You might just move like this, do like this. It's like your inborn survival personality. So now you got the difference. See, okay, you got Pluto and Scorpio. Pluto in the 10th house. Okay, so you a powerful individual. You put it in the 10th house because you know Scorpio deal with healing too. You deal with occult, diving into the deep knowledge, bringing out the truth. So this is something that you do naturally. You know, it's part of your gifts, part of your charisma, and everything else. So now, what they can say, they got Neptune in the 12th house. Okay, if your sun, let's start. We're gonna continue with the sun. I'm gonna do that too about Neptune in the 12th house. If your sun is in the 12th house, you sort of like got the Pisces energy, so you can operate like the Pisces energy because you're in the areas of Pisces. So your sun gonna shine in this house. You're gonna be aware of the Pisces energy within yourself and the Pisces energy that's around you. Not only it happen within you, part of your personality, because your sun sign is your shining light, but also it's what's happening in your life because the 12th house, you have spiritual stuff happen. You have stuff that's creative happening in your life. You being super creative, people who creative in your life. So that's how it happens. That's how the sun operates. So it's awareness of yourself and awareness of what's around you. So this type of energy that you're gonna give off and bring. So that being said, you know, Pisces is a very psychic energy and very spiritual energy. So you can be very spiritual. So Shay, since she got Scorpio sun, okay. So that's like the sun in the eighth house. Scorpio sun is just like the sun in the eighth house or the sun conjunction to Pluto. The same type of energy, you see? You see? If it be different, it'd be a little different by a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it won't be too much different. And so it makes you more of the type who's secretive, who can be secretive, but who like to dive into other people's secrets and who know people. So you can tap into people's souls and their emotions, and you can pull out what's fake and what's real about a person easily. I'm saying this is something you can do easily, and you like people who strong like myself. You like powerful people like myself. You like people who about the truth. You don't like liars and fakeness. So Pluto don't like fakeness. Pluto is a real planet. It don't deal with fakeness. It's like people who are real because it's solid. Pluto is hardcore. You talking the boxer. You talking those who can fight. You talking those who can kill. You talking those who can heal and reverse it. Who could be loyal. Who got truth. You talking Pluto. So that's why people love Pluto placement so much. So we got the Scorpio energy. You understand? So Shay, okay, it's your dominant planet. So okay, you had a dominant nature, part of you. 'Cause Pluto is very dominant. So it's gonna be part of who you are. If you got it, okay, it says falling in what house? It falling. Okay, your third house. That's very powerful there. Very powerful. You got Sun in the third house, make you very communicative and expressive. So you got Sun in because that's Mercury house. So your Pluto gonna understand what it feel. Cause if your Pluto is in the house, and even if your Sun in the house, the Sun give you understanding. Cause Mercury give you understanding of symbols, signs, and words, and what you hear, and what you know what I'm saying. So and what you imagine, what you dream of. Mercury give you the information. So it makes you a messenger when it comes to what you feel, what you see, what you hear, and what you pick up on. Exposing the truth and things like that. Okay. Somebody said they have a Capricorn moon. That's very powerful. The Capricorn moon, when you think of Capricorn going further on, Capricorn moon is deal with leadership. They're national leaders. They got a practical mind. You very rarely see them get emotional. They like to figure out ways to problem solve, figure out ways to find a solution to things. And so these people are very persistent and consistent of what they do. They don't like people who don't complete a task. They want people to be able to do their work. They hate lazy people. See what I'm saying? Because they can always talk bad about people who don't complete a task, who not consistent and persistence. Appreciate you too, Shay. So so Scorpio, your Mercury too. That's powerful. That's the way you think. So Scorpio is Saturn. So you go through Scorpion things, hardcore things. You go through things that deal with spirituality, deal with things that deal with sex, you deal with things that deal with finances. So you go through things that Scorpio nature. I get you. You go with people not being loyal to you and they being fake, stuff like that there. Because you got Saturn there. Anything time with Saturn or squares is what you go through, oppositions. It's more like something that you got to accomplish and you'll win. She said, I appreciate you too. I see Bronze Beauty. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of y'all. I love all of y'all. So we got the sun in the I said the fourth house. We got sun in the fifth house. And the house that I got it in, like I said, about fun is really what it is. It's just the Leo energy, you see? So you will see that. You'll be aware of this energy. So the sun really bring awareness more than your rising sign. Rising sign, what you do naturally, something you already do, just like your moon sign. You do this anyway. It's your natural survival instinct. And you not, might not be aware of it, but other people are aware of what you do. They be like, oh, this person come off as a nurturer. They come up as cool. One, they come up as a psychic. They come up as can see through my heart and my soul. That's because it's something you do naturally. To you, it's like it's nothing. The moon sign is sort of like that because the moon people they do stuff naturally too, without wanting a reaction, without aware of a reaction. But the sun is aware. That's why the sun sign. The sun is aware. It knows. Like I feel like a Libra because my son see that. See what I'm saying? But when I look at the big picture and deep within me, I see more of a rising sign than I ever see. I only see the sun because that's what I'm more aware of. You see, you be more aware of your month sign, but you might have other signs that you can't see until you finally look deep. And you say, oh, I see I'm more of my rising sign than my sun sign. You see, so this is how it works. I just want to bring you awareness of the sun is a powerful too, because it brings shining light to you too, and awareness of what you is. So when your sun is in the sixth house, it makes you with the Virgo energy. You're more of a healer, more want to serve and help people. You're motivated to do that. It's your spiritual essence. It make you feel spiritual. It make you feel divine. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in the house of healing, the house of health, and stuff like that there. And you know, the second thing in discernment and knowledge. This the house, the sixth house. Hard work. So it's be something easy for you to do. And you feel good about it when you're helping to serve others. So now, if your son is in the house of that's Leo, no, Libra, seventh house, makes you more stylish, more into the Libra sense, more like beauty, charm, loving, caring, more cheerful, more like exercise your thoughts and try out things and see all points of views and see the big picture, every aspect, and bring people together more than ever because you know how to do it in a smooth way without causing drama. And so people with the sun conjunction to Venus or Venus air sign is the same way. See what I'm saying? So when you can try into it, it's your gift. Or your sextile, it's your potential. So all you do activate that, it's your sextile, and you'll see it. And if you're square the opposition, you'll go through it. You'll be opposed to this type of energy. Now, when your sun is conjunction to, I done did the eighth house, I just be skipping through, right? So when your sun is in the house, in the ninth house, it's more like Jupiter energy. So you want to expand when dealing with your higher conscious, higher thoughts. You want to expand when dealing with your mind, dealing with your clairvoyance. You want to expand in everything you do. You want to expand in being a sage. Because it's your sun sign. Your ego is motivated. Your spirit is motivated to expand. But also on the downside, you can be one who destroys some of everyone and everything because the sun. That's when it squares the oppositions to your sun when dealing with Jupiter. So you can be very aggressive and be the one who miss a point, miss a beat when your sun is square or opposing Jupiter. So your luck, you go against your luck because it's your sun. Your ego can go against your luck. So now, when your sun conjunction to it or trying a sextile, your luck is awesome. You know what I'm saying? You luck in some of everything you do. So now, as I already said, sun in 10th house is Capricorn energy. That's what you get. But when your sun is in the Aquarius, I already said that. I already said the 12th house too. Though I did all of them without even knowing I did all the houses, you know. Because I done did all of them. I did sun conjunction to Saturn be the same type of energy as sun in the house of Capricorn. So this same type of energy is play out different. Like your planet is your energy itself. Like when I got Mars and Cancer, this is the energy that I carry in this aspect of the body. I got Sun and Libra. This is the energy I carry in this aspect of the body, but it goes deeper than that. You know what I'm saying when you break it all the way down. So the sun is like your heart. It's your soul essence. It's who you is at your soul essence, you know. So that's why it's very important for you to know your sun signs. Cause nobody gonna tell you the truth like that, you know. It's important for you to know all signs really. So wow, Shay, you got a super Scorpio stellium, yup. She got a Scorpio stellium. And Shay, you want further knowledge on it, you can hit me up. And this is my let's see if I can do something right here. I don't know how to comment on this thing. Yeah, you can hit me up, Shay, if you want to. Anytime you want. It's RAPOWER 19 at gmail.com. It's my email. All lowercase like RAPOWER 19 the at gmail.com. Add is when you see that A with the circle around it. So boom, you can hit me up like that, and I get back with you. Yep, and I get back with you. So thank you, Candy. You too, Bronze Beauty. You too. That's it. And put the at mail on the circle. Y'all can hit me up and talk to me. And I don't care about no color. I don't care about none of that stuff there. because I'm more spiritual, you know. So I help anyone. I done help many people, you know what I'm saying, in the past. I just don't really broadcast it like that. But I help many people like through email and through Messenger, through from Facebook to also from Pinterest and stuff. Help people from some everywhere. Not too much on Instagram. Some on Instagram too. It's on Instagram. Every platform almost. I'm not too popular on Instagram like that, but I help people some everywhere. You know. Okay. Uh, it's very powerful. Presentation. We talk the sun sign because if you look at it, the sun stand out more than I got like sun conjunction Pluto, uh, sun square to Mars, so it make me super aggressive because sun square Mars have a hard time, you know, with the Mars energy, so it'd be very explosive, very violent. That's how it used to be. I'm better now. I'm a better person now, so you know. So I got sun sextile Neptune, so I'm very spiritual, very divine, and I love people who are that. Also got sun okay, sun I said oh sun conjunction Mercury too. So that's why I'm good when dealing with thinking and all that there, communication, that stimulate my mind is very important. So your planetary aspects is just as important as your houses. So whatever your sun is, so as your planetary aspects is important. Because your houses explain the areas of life that you will operate in, but your aspects playing your planetary aspect explains how you will move in this life. So that's why that's important. See, what's your take on 220? You see the seven. So seven deal with it's gonna be a very spiritual year. You right. You like past seven, that's good. I'm gonna like past seven too. Bronze beauty. Um, so you know, just like I call out the years in my videos, it come true. Like I say about the six, when I say be organizations get took down and gangs and family going against family and stuff like that, because that was six deal with, and that's true. So seven also will be spiritual. 2023 will be spiritual. I'm gonna do a video on that. I'm going deeply, you know. I do them for almost every year. I try anyway. Subscribe. So appreciate you. Almost all of your videos. I value. Okay, your channel. I appreciate that. But you can always holler at me. So especially some of my favorite fans, I appreciate that too. Say so true. I feel like the sun is our shining spirit. That it is. The sun deal with motivation, so you can see that more than your rising the moon sign. But the thing is, it ain't more important than your rising the moon sign because your moon and rising sign what you do naturally though. Okay, when you wake up, you might carry out your moon sign while you're at home. Your rising sign will be part of that too. You see, your rising sign is something you do naturally when you're out in the public, when you're out around people. You see. But you don't see it. Your son, you can see it though. I can see that I'm deep. I can see that I'm stylish. I can see that I'm charming. I can see that. But then when you concentrate and really pay attention, that's when you can see your rising sign. You be like, oh, I do this naturally. I do this with no problem. Like a Libra rising will do it naturally than I do. Me, I'm aware of me being shining fashion, putting on fashion stuff. They would just put on fashion stuff without even being aware. They put on stylish stuff. They would do things of a believer without being aware. So your right side really, to be honest with you, is the most important out of all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But the sun sign is very important too. All is important. But I'm trying to tell y'all that rising sign is very important though. We can't leave that out. And moon, they very important. But we talking about the sun today, how important the sun is, and the reason why I'm stressing the sun sign, because it's something that you can see and that you're aware of all the time. You're aware of your sun sign. You're aware of that. You're aware of you carrying out the Sagittarius trait, or you carrying out the Taurus trait, or you carrying out this trait, or you carrying out that trait. You're aware of that, but we're not aware of our other traits. That's why I'm bringing light to it. You know, your sun conjunction Pluto. Okay, understand what you on, Shay. Understand what you on. Let's say, okay, I understand what you're on, Shay. I look forward to it. That's what's up, Bronze Beauty. But sun sign is very, very important. Not only the sun though, I can't just give the sun all the credit, but we just talking about the sun on this video. We talk rising sign another day, but the rising sign is what you do naturally. I got to say that, you know what I'm saying? You might not be aware, but when you pay attention, you say, dog, I do a lot of Sagittarius trick without even recognizing it, you know, if you're Sagittarius rising. So the sun sign though is your soul motivation. This is like what you're motivated to do. So you're aware of them traits. Regardless, a lot of people say, well, I don't care all my sun sign traits. You're not gonna care all, you know what I'm saying, unless you got a dominant sun like me. So my sun is in the sun house, so I'm gonna carry out the sun traits. And Libra is in sun house, or Libra sun. So you might have your rising sign overrides, but you still gonna carry out the sun traits. I don't care. If you don't care all your sun traits, if you're Aquarius and 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 your sun not that dominant, still gonna carry out the sun traits. I don't care. I'm telling you, you still gonna carry out some of it, if not all. Cause your rising sign, your moon sign might override it, but still gonna carry it out. Cause the sun gonna shine the most. This your sign. This is your spark in life. This is what you're feeling within you. You know. Other stuff you do naturally, like your moon and your rising. This is something that you do anyway. You know. Like your moon sign is your true self. Your rising sign is how you came into the earth plane. So you can be practical with it, with the rising sign. You know. So okay, I'm going to my email in a minute. See how many of you inbox me, but I'm about to get up off here. If you need your chart or whatever done, I'm here. I'm there. It's on Shay, Bronze Beauty, and whoever else in this chat. I love y'all. I just had to explain about the sun sign. I do more and more and more. I speak on things from like my heart, my soul, of what I feel. So once you learn it, you don't need a book or look at nothing to break down because you just know it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes it good. So that being said, I'm out, beautiful people. I love y'all. First,